we have a first look at the all-new 2023 Toyota Sequoia. That's coming up right now on Driving Sports TV. The second-generation Toyota Sequoia was introduced to North America in 2007, just as the nation was teetering on the edge of a major financial recession. The timing was just bad, as markets crashed, businesses downsized, and large SUVs fell out of vogue overnight. In the years that followed, the nation recovered, and both Chevy and Ford saw massive growth in the full-size space with the Tahoe and Expedition. But sales success never really materialized for Toyota's big, three-row, V8-powered workhorse. So here we are 15 years later, and Toyota is giving it another try with the third-generation Sequoia. This one has new style, new tech, and a new fuel-efficient hybrid powertrain. The new Sequoia is based on the recently redesigned Tundra full-size truck. Because of this, both vehicles have a lot in common, including engines, options, and designs. The new Sequoia will also be built here in North America at Toyota's San Antonio factory, alongside the Tundra. All trims come standard with Toyota's twin-turbocharged V6 iForce Max hybrid powertrain, which produces a peak 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. This is connected to a 10-speed automatic transmission. For the first time, the Sequoia gets the Drive Mode Select system with Eco, Normal, and Sport settings. Add the optional Adaptive Variable Suspension or Towed Load Leveling for comfort and S+ drive mode options. Speaking of towing, the new Sequoia peaks out at 9,000 pounds, with the electric motor doing the heavy lifting at low speeds. Once the vehicle exceeds 18 miles per hour, the gas engine takes over as the primary source of power. Up front, it gets independent suspension with a rack-mounted electronic power steering system. In the back is a solid axle multi-link configuration with available load leveling height control.
When we're looking at both the 2022 Tundra and the 2023 Sequoia, the usage for off-roading might be a little bit different between our customers, between Tundra and Sequoia, but it really helped to have, common parts and be able to have some efficiency there. But the rear differential itself is a solid rear axle. The differential is the same. The gear size is a little bit bigger for the hybrid, so the 2023 Sequoia and the 2022 Toyota Tundra iForce Max, the gear ratio is 10.5 inches.
Size is close to the outgoing model. The new Sequoia only added less than 2 inches to the overall length, so it should fit into most standard garages. Several grades will be available at the time of launch, including SR5, Limited, Platinum, TRD Pro, and the high-end Luxury Capstone Edition. SR5 and Limited trims can be enhanced with an off-road package. This adds a number of features from the TRD Pro: a rear-locking differential, multi-terrain select, crawl control, downhill assist, upgraded shocks, special 18-inch wheels, and a multi-terrain monitor system are all part of the package.
Both the Tundra and Sequoia have a rear locker on the differential, and what that does is it locks both rear wheels together so that the torque is being split evenly between both wheels. And that's really helpful if you get into a situation where one of the wheels is up in the air. You want to be able to have the same torque going to keep pushing you through.
Unique to the TRD Pro are a number of visual changes, including grille and accents inside and out. This trim also gets TRD-tuned Fox internal bypass shocks, a 1/4-inch aluminum skid plate, a platform roof rack, unique 18-inch wheels, and a dual TRD exhaust system. Capstone and TRD Pros also get the Tow Tech package standard, which adds backup assist tech. If you're disappointed that North America isn't getting the new Land Cruiser, this is the consolation prize. After all, the new Sequoia shares the same platform with both the Land Cruiser and the new LX600. But that brings up an important point. Unlike the Land Cruiser, there is no full-time all-wheel drive option on the Sequoia. This is a part-time system only.
The 2023 Sequoia has changed the differential to match the same as the 2022 Toyota Tundra, which is just a traditional part-time four-wheel drive transfer case that has two-wheel drive, 4 high and 4 low. We chose not to have an automatic transfer case because when we were doing our customer studies, most customers didn't need that capability to do auto transfer case for a Sequoia. They weren't driving full drive situations all the time. As long as they had the option to be able to put it into 4 high or 4 low, that was enough. 4 high is used for any kind of slippery surface, any kind of low mu situation, but where you want to keep your speed up a little bit. For example, you're driving on a snowy road or a dirt road that's a little bit loose and you want to have good traction. 4 low is really used for really low speed. You get more gear ratio there, more torque. So it's when you're really kind of stuck in a tight spot, you're trying to get over a big rock or trying to get out of a ditch or something like that. 4 low really gives you that extra torque to be able to do that.
Also, like the new Tundra, even the TRD Pro model doesn't have recovery hooks. Inside, this is a modern and functional space with vastly improved materials. Infotainment on the new Sequoia also gets a major update with Toyota's new in-house developed system with an available 14-inch touchscreen. This has a number of interesting features, including natural voice commands, the ability to pair multiple mobile devices, as well as wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. The tech upgrades continue with Toyota's Safety Sense 2.5. This updates the pre-collision system to detect oncoming vehicles and pedestrians. It also provides adaptive cruise control with low-speed follow and stopping, lane trace assist, and other standard features. Families will appreciate the sliding third-row seating, which lets you choose between legroom and cargo capacity. Fold the third row flat and add a shelf for a completely level floor. An AC socket in the back is optional. This new Sequoia is a big step forward compared to the outgoing model. Pricing and availability will be announced later this year, but we do expect them to go on sale this summer. For Driving Sports TV, I'm Ryan Douthit. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share our videos. We make them for you, and we hope you enjoy them.